Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions. Today?
Brave and fearless. Fearless.
Fearless and brave.
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 And fearless.
Fear.
Right.
Just if fear, just opposite. Fearless.
No. Fearless and brave. Brave is someone who brave is a person who does something a brave person is usually when in a movie, when you see someone who's strong and they're good looking and they're like a hero, usually we call those people brave. When I think of brave, I think of a person, usually a guy who is tough and can fight, usually like a fireman, maybe a police officer.
Who are brave เหรอ
Yeah. Those are usually people who are brave. But being brave would be being like those people. So when someone says you're brave, I imagine that they say you're like a fireman, or you're like a person who is tough. It comes from that idea, though, of that type of person, that guy who looks strong and can fight. That's what I imagine.
Like people in army เหรอ
No, because
Lieutenant no
you can say it if you want, but I don't imagine that. A brave person is not killing people. War is not exactly the same. If the Mongols are invading your village and killing everyone, and you're the only person who stands up, okay, maybe they could say you're brave. But usually in war, people use other words. You can use brave, but usually brave is for someone who is like a fireman, who's fighting nature or monsters, ghosts. Fighting other people is a little bit different. So brave is a big, tough guy, and if someone says you are brave, then you're like that. Fearless means you don't have any fear. So less means lacking. Fearless means you have no fear. It doesn't affect you. So you do whatever you want without fear. You walk up on the top of a on the top of a cliff, on the edge of a building. That's someone who we say is fearless. Means they don't have fear. It's not the same as being brave. A brave person has fear, and they're smart, but they fight anyway. A fearless person has no fear. It's kind of like being stupid. If someone says you're fearless, it's a little bit saying like you're stupid. It means you don't have fear that you should have. So a fearless person could be bad, could be stupid. But a brave person probably is usually good.
Okay.
Fearless could be bad or good. Usually it's good, because we don't like fear. People don't like the feeling of fear, So if someone is fearless, we kind of think that's interesting. But fearless sometimes could be dumb.
Or stupid. Or
Yeah, if someone's walking
Mad.
up on the top of a building without a rope and they could fall off, you could say you're stupid, and they could say no, I'm fearless, right? But if you say wow, you're brave, and they say no, I'm an idiot, it's not really the same. Brave is a good thing. Fearless just means you're somehow the fear doesn't exist with you. Why don't you try? Because people don't understand. So now that's why we hired
I don't
Sipti.
understand also.
No, you better understand. I just spent 15 minutes explaining it. Okay, Sipti's turn to clear these confusing things up. Brave. Are you brave, Sipti, or are you fearless?
Probably brave because I have fear. Because I have fear.
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 Yeah, fear. Yeah.
Everyone should be brave.
Yeah. Okay, but let's hear a story about a person who's brave. You should say, she's brave because... Why?
I like Lieutenant because he is brave.
It has to be the lieutenant.
I like the Lieutenant because
Not lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. Okay, but no. You say, my friend is brave because... Why?
My friend is brave because she helps me from someone attack. From
That means she's strong, not brave. That would be strong.
Help me when because she helped me from water, from dog.
From water drop.
How help me from dog?
Dog?
Dog.
Not help me.
Not help her.
Try another word.
Protect.
Protected.
Protected from
Me.
dog. I like my friend. My friend is brave because she protects me from dogs.
No. The sentence is right. But
That's not brave.
protecting someone is not really being brave. That's being strong. Being brave is doing something that is scary and being a strong person at the same time. So you would say, my friend is brave. She eats my cooking. That's a brave person. That's someone who is like this, like...
But she still do.
Yeah. That would be a brave person. Not really, it's a joke, but that's what we describe a brave person being. A brave person is someone who goes into the forest alone. So you see a dark forest, and the person is there, and they're like this, like, and they walk into the forest shaking. Okay, that we say, wow, you're brave, right? A fearless person doesn't care. So if there's a forest and every time a person goes into the forest, they die. And you see your friend just running into the forest. You say, whoa, that guy is fearless, right? That's the difference. Okay, one more time. You teach us about being brave.
My brother is brave because he could.
Not is and could.
Because he can. Because he can walk alone in the night time.
Yeah, that's okay. That would be an example of brave. And fearless.
Fearless. Fearless. My friend, she is.
We don't need to say she.
My friend is fearless because she drives crazy.
That's okay. Not caring about getting hurt is an example of fearless. Yeah.
I thought about ลูกตาล
I don't know Lutan.
ลูกตาล you met before. Small girl. Tattoo.
Oh, okay. Your friend.
Yes.
Okay. She's fearless. Good. Okay, fine. Okay, so you see we put Sipti's picture up. Took a long time.
Look
Took all day.
better than
On the ground.
because you wore white color.
We don't need to say color.
Because your wall is white.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. Good, okay. Now Sipti hasn't been to the show for many days. So I had some time to put up the painting. A long time ago in the beginning, Sipti used to take like one day off. Now we have a show like one day per week. It used to be 6 shows and 1 day off. Now we have 1 show and 6 days off.
No.
Pretty soon we're going to go into another dimension of not. We're going to have 1 show. We're going to have negative 1 shows per day. We're going to lose a show somehow.
Probably
per week.
because we don't want to day off wrong time. We have planned to day off at when we finished 200 show.
No. Try again.
Because we want to do show. No.
I can feel the Titanic sinking.
I don't know.
As it goes that way. Right. We're planning to take a break
Off hour.
when we get to 200 shows. Right. Exactly. Sipti wants to go home
Pass off.
for her birthday. Try to find duck down at the beach somewhere.
No.
Or seal.
No.
Or crab. How about crab? Crab could be the next one.
Crab. No.
Pooh. Could be Pooh the crab.
Pull the crab.
Okay. Let's hear about Sipti's exciting day.
Oh no. Today I woke up at 10 a.m. and then I.
Did you say, what am I doing up at this time?
Because yesterday I slept all day, all
Right.
night. Because
Exactly.
storm.
Because we were supposed to do a show. So
Storm
Sipti was
came.
tired. We were supposed to do a show, so Sipti got tired yesterday. Okay, and then?
And after that, I just cleaned my room and slept again because it
Time for the show.
is no.
No.
It was rain.
No.
It was raining
Yeah.
a lot.
The long rain.
The wrong rain.
Okay. Not dong rain.
Wrong.
Not
long rain.
Right. Okay.
And after that, I watched many movies.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boy. You know Bad Boy?
That's the name of the movie?
Yes.
So you have to say, I watched.
I watched Bad Boys
Mm-hmm.
Part 3.
Part 3.
Yes.
Okay.
And after that,
You like bad boys?
no, I don't
Okay.
like. But
No.
no.
I like Sifty's voice. No.
Why?
It's not the same tone. When you were saying, I like bad boys, it was, you didn't say that, but you said, I watched Bad Boys. Your voice was lower and it was stronger. And then I said, you like Bad Boy? No.
Because I don't care Bad Boy.
It changed to a different tone. Anyway, okay.
And after that, I watched another movie,
Okay.
zombie
Okay.
Korea movie.
Korean zombies.
Yes.
Okay.
And after that,
They're like American zombies, but. But what? What are Korean zombies like? They're more polite.
No,
okay.
not more polite.
Okay.
But about when in the past, Korea, people look different, look at culture, look like not same right now, different
Than now.
than now.
Right.
And after that, I ate
Ice cream.
no cake. I ordered from my
Okay.
friend.
Simpty came over yesterday and she had a whole thing of ice cream.
Holding cake a
Eat
lot.
before the show. Oh my gosh.
Because
You
I
gotta
can-
eat healthy.
Ice cream is
All the
hard
sugar
to-
is gonna. Sugar is rough.
But sugar can help me
Right.
have
Well, that's
energy.
but that's what drug people say. You know, they're like, caffeine really really helps me.
But I don't
Okay.
like coffee. No?
I don't either. Okay, and then
And then
so after the 2 cakes, and then
I took a shower
okay,
and
and right.
ironed my shirt.
Right. Okay.
And after that, I talked with my mom and my dad.
Did you talk about your new phone? Did you tell her? You didn't say, "Mom, I need a new phone."
Yeah, she know already.
She knows.
She knows.
Okay. What did she say?
I know.
Over my dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should
say,
take care
"Mom,
of yourself."
You say, "Mom, this phone is really old. I need a new one. It's my birthday."
You have money?
No, you gotta tell her, it's my birthday, Mom. Come on.
I born you. You know what I'm saying? I give you life.
No.
What you say if she said?
We don't usually say anything like that, but you can try.
You, on your birthday, you should give me prize,
Present?
not me give you.
You can't say not me give you.
Not I give you.
No.
You should give me each other.
You should give me
You
something.
should give me something.
Not the other way around.
Not the other way around.
Yeah, not the other style. Not the other one. You could say I gave you life, but this is more like God. When someone says I gave you life, that means God, not mother.
And after that, I watched TV show,
A
TV show.
okay
And after
was it our show
huh?
was it our show oh no okay
And after that, our
watched a
show.
good show right
And after that, our show.
okay
Our show. And then I took a shower again, got dressed, and then I came here.
after this
I want to
Why is it
watch
quiet?
watch our show because I have a lot to do.
Okay
More 30
not more
over,
no
more than
no you said more 30
the 30 more.
right
Oh, 30 more.
mm-hmm
30 more.
right okay and then
Time to bed. Time to sleep.
time
For bed.
right time for
Time
bed
for bed.
Yep. Language learners like licking luscious lemons.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons.
Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Well, Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons and Randy Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons. Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons and Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons. Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Again, quickly.
Language learners
Randy.
like licking luscious lemons. Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Again, quickly.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons. Randy rarely reads red rowdy racist requests.
Language learners, Randy. Anyway. I hate going to the restaurant.
I hate going to the restaurant.
He hates going to the restaurant.
He hates going to the restaurant.
She hates going to the restaurant.
She hates going to the restaurant.
You hate going to the restaurant.
You hate going to the restaurant.
It hates going to the restaurant.
It hates going to the restaurant.
They hate going to the restaurant.
They hate going to the restaurant.
Sibti hates going to the restaurant.
Sipti hates going to the restaurant.
I hate going to the restaurant.
I hate going to the restaurant.
He
hates going to the restaurant.
She
hates going to the restaurant.
You
hate going to the restaurant.
It
hates going to the
hates
hates going to the restaurant.
hates
Hates going to the restaurant.
They
hate.
not they.
They hate. They hate. Hate. Oh no, just hate going to the restaurant.
Sibti
Sipti hates going to the restaurant. The restaurant.
Right. Exactly.
They hate.
Okay, so we watched. What was it called?
Yeah. Come back to the future.
No.
Go back to the future.
Almost.
Not come. not go back to the future.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Exactly.
Because we didn't do show.
Right,
One
exactly.
or two, one.
Like 3 weeks? Okay, so I don't know if Sipti remembers the movie, but we watched a movie called Back to the Future, right? So now we'll hear Sipti's classic movie reviews.
You know,
What happened?
I
in the
badly
movie?
view.
What was the movie about?
About time.
So in the beginning, what happened?
In the beginning, one guy.
What was his name? Uh-oh.
I can't.
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, his name was Marty.
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 Mm-hmm.
Marty. He went to his friend's house,
Mm-hmm.
and there were many things about electric. I don't know what
Try again.
about things.
Not about.
Many things.
They're called
Modify.
inventions.
Invention.
Inventions.
Inventions.
Yeah, inventions. Okay.
Because his friend.
What was his friend's name?
I don't know. Look like Einstein.
Yes, exactly. His name was Doc.
Doc.
Yeah, Doc.
Doc.
His real name was Emmett Brown.
Emmett
but
Brown.
they called him Doc.
K lah.
Doctor. No, it's like a short name for Doc. Because I guess he was a doctor of engineering,
Doc.
maybe, or something.
He's
Yes, Doc.
He's smart.
He.
He was smart.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to make things,
Inventions.
make inventions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he called Marty, right? And he said, what?
I don't know.
Remember he called him, he said,
Yes, I remember he called.
he said, you gotta meet me. Where?
Marty.
Yeah.
He got to meet me there.
Where?
His house.
No. You need to meet me somewhere. He said, I just finished
Bar.
something.
I forgot. Bar.
At a bar? No. Where did he meet Doc? Where did they meet? In the beginning.
In the beginning.
They met somewhere. Where was it?
I forgot.
In the mall.
In the mall.
Yeah, they went to a mall. It was called Twin Pines Mall.
Oh, wait, I forgot. In the mall.
At the mall. Yeah, they needed a parking lot, a big area to drive the car. So it was a parking lot in the mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they wanted to do something.
Yeah, exactly. So he called Marty and he said what?
I can't remember.
Yeah, we just said it.
Where are you?
No, Doc called him, remember, and he said what?
We have to meet
He said, meet me.
me
Meet me at the mall
meet me at the
at
mall
1 a.m. in the morning.
at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
And after that, he
Who's he?
Marty just he said he time to school or something. He late
Yeah,
for school.
right. Because Doc heard the clocks. Ding dong, ding dong. He said, yeah. He said, my clocks are all 20 minutes late. And Marty said, oh no,
There were
I'm
many-
late for school.
Many clocks.
Right.
Clocks.
Okay. And then?
After that, Marty went to school first or his house.
He went to school.
By skateboard.
Not by.
on skateboard.
On his.
On his skateboard.
Yes. And that his skateboard was an old skateboard. That was the 80s style. Nowadays, if you showed that to your friend at the skate shop, they would laugh because that was a very old type of skateboard.
But his shoes is good. Nike?
I don't know if they're good, but they were. This was from the 80s. This movie was 1985. Most of these movies were from the 80s that we watched.
But look good.
His shoes? I don't remember his shoes.
Everything in that movie.
I don't know what you mean by looking good.
Shoes.
You mean the style? Maybe for Thai people, but for me, it definitely looked old. People don't walk around looking like that anymore. Okay, so he got to school and then?
And then?
It's been a couple of weeks since he saw this movie. Hopefully we can remember.
What he do in school?
What did he do in the school, right?
He met his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And they talked about go to camping.
Not go to.
They wanted to camping.
Go.
They wanted to go camping.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, as he talked with his girlfriend.
What was her name?
Forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember either, actually. I've seen this movie
But she looked
100 times.
beautiful.
Yeah, she was okay. I can't remember her name, though. Anyway.
His teacher came and talked.
Not a teacher. He was the principal.
Principal.
Yeah.
Principal.
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't know.
Strickland.
Huh?
Strickland.
Strickland.
Yeah, Strickland. It also is the word strict means like you can't do anything wrong.
Strict.
So it's funny because they made his name. It is a real name, Strickland, but also it's a joke because he's very. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Like this.
He made mad, lah.
I don't know what made mad means.
He angry.
He was.
He was angry.
Yeah.
He came and say something
Yeah. What did he say?
to him. To Marky. No.
Marty. Monkey.
Marty.
Okay.
Marty.
What did he say?
Probably he yelled at him.
Okay.
He said
Jennifer. His girlfriend's name was Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Jennifer. I forgot again. Teacher
Strickland.
Strickland.
Yes, Strickland.
Strickland said Marty lazy or something, another word.
Yeah, special word. It was an old word even in the 80s. He said you're a slacker.
Slacker.
Yeah, you're a slacker. Like your dad.
Your dad.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And after that,
You can see also, you're starting to see in these movies that there are some things that are always the same. So remember the principal in The Breakfast Club? He's very similar to the principal
right.
in this movie, right? So you can see people have an idea of principals being old, mean, not understanding young people, and being interested in hurting people. So you can see in both of these movies that these guys, they enjoyed hurting these kids. That's what kids think. They think that teachers don't have lives, that they don't have anything interesting to do. They enjoy hurting you. That's what they're trying to show.
Same in the real life.
Like I said, American people don't like teachers. We say if you're not smart enough to do something, then you're a teacher, right? That's me. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough
And
to do anything, so that's why I'm here. Anyway, keep going.
and after that, And after that, I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Go to the room.
We should watch the movie again. Did you see the movie? Since it was playing on our
At
phone.
restaurant or something.
No.
Oh, he went back. He went to his home.
No.
So
I've seen this movie 1,000 times, so thankfully I can help you. No, the Strickland said, you're a slacker. Don't bother going to the band concert.
Oh, yes.
Don't bother trying out because you're worthless like your dad and you'll never be anything. Right.
But he still.
So he went. Right.
He went there to audition.
Audition, right?
Audition.
His band.
But everyone don't like.
What was the name of his band? Do you remember? I think it was called. He called themselves the Pinheads.
Pinheads.
Yeah, the Pinheads.
Pinheads means.
You know what a pin is for sewing? Not a pen, a pin.
Pin.
For sewing. Looks like a needle, but it has a ball on the end of it. That's a pin. The white ball or the red ball at the top of the pin is called a pinhead.
His band.
Or maybe it's this part. I'm not sure. But anyway,
Pinhead.
it's either this round part or the sharp part. I'm not sure.
And after that, he went to audition. But everyone don't like.
Not everyone.
Every people.
No.
People don't like.
There were 4 people. They were
Teacher?
They were teachers, probably.
Teacher.
Yeah. And they were not impressed. They said what? With what is that thing called that they have?
Microphone. Oh, I don't know.
It's called a loudspeaker.
Loudspeaker.
Yeah, okay.
Loudspeaker. They said stop or something.
Yeah.
Because
They said what?
I know, but
You're too loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he played rock song.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what song it was too loud. They said it was too loud. Okay, and then?
And then he went back to home.
No, him and Jennifer.
He and Jennifer walked in front of the school.
I don't know if it was in the school, but it was in the town.
Close.
They walked in front of the clock tower. Remember, they were sitting there in front of the clock tower.
And talked about camping. And
no, she said something about his band. Remember? Anyway, okay. So then they talked about camping, and then?
And then she said something about relationship and his mom. Right.
I don't think so. But anyway, keep going.
And after that, Jennifer's dad came to get her.
Pick her up.
Pick her up.
Yeah?
And Marty went back to home.
Yep. How does he get around town?
By on skateboard.
Right, but another secret part. He has a skateboard, but then he also
Car.
he holds on to the cars.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that was cool in the 80s. But I have never seen anyone do that. I think it's illegal, probably.
Legal?
Illegal. Anyway, keep going.
When he got there.
Where?
Got his house.
Got home.
Got home. He found someone pick his car out.
Pick his car out?
Someone took.
No. Remember we learned a word.
Fender bender.
Yeah, it's worse than a fender bender, but yeah, that's the right word. Yeah, it's a crash.
crash
Yeah, someone crashed
that
the car.
hit that
It's not his car. It's the family car. They only had one car.
his family car
Yeah.
and his dad's friend's car.
No. No. Try again.
Oh, just one. He fighting.
Not fighting.
Fight.
Who is fighting?
Big guy.
He went into the house and what was going on?
Someone took his.
Who?
I don't know.
The big guy. What's his name?
Forgot.
Biff.
Biff.
Yeah, his name is Biff.
Biff.
Yeah. Okay.
Biff. Yelled.
Was yelling.
Huh?
Was yelling.
Was yelling at his dad
Right. Because?
because his dad worked with him.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But that's not why he was yelling at him. So Biff was yelling at Marty's dad because his dad...
Document or
No. So he said, I crashed the car because there was a blind spot in the mirror. So he's saying, I crashed
because
into something in the front because he said there was a blind spot in the mirror. But then he also said, and it was a big problem because I spilled my beer. So the joke is he's lying about a blind spot. The problem was he was drinking when he was driving.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
but he don't accept he's
Right.
wrong.
He never he never thinks he's wrong.
Yes, but and his dad just sorry or he was not strong.
Try again.
He just his dad just let
Bliff.
Biff
Biff. Not bull. Biff.
Biff
Not beef. Biff. Yeah, Biff.
yell
At him.
at him
Because?
because he's strong then
Because he wasn't strong.
because he wasn't strong.
Okay. And then?
And after Biff gone left Marty angry. Marty was angry
No. No.
at
Yeah.
his dad because he wanted to use the car for camping.
Yeah.
To camping?
No.
For camping.
Yep. To go camping.
To go camping.
Okay.
And in his house there were another three people.
Not more, three. Okay.
His mom and his sister, his brother,
And his dad.
and his dad.
And Marty. So there was 5.
5.
Right?
His brother worked pizza.
We need another word. His brother.
Worked on.
Not on.
In.
No.
To.
No.
With.
No.
About.
No.
Worked. What?
For.
Work for.
I think he was a pizza delivery guy, yeah. Worked for a pizza company.
pizza company,
Right.
and his mom
Was drunk.
was drunk.
And they had another brother also, but he was in jail. His name was Joey.
Another,
Jailbird Joey.
another brother or
Yeah.
uncle.
It might have been an uncle. It was her. That's right. It was her brother.
Dad's brother.
Her brother.
Oh, mom's brother.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yes.
Uncle Joey was in jail. Usually in America, to show a poor family, they like to show somebody's in jail. That's a common. They wanted to show that this was a very
Because
things were bad for them.
poor people like to be criminal.
I don't know that they like to be criminals, but in this show, they're just trying to show that his family was bad. He was in a bad
OC.
situation.
Okay.
Yep.
And after that,
And then his mom talked about something, right? At
his-
dinner time.
his mom talked about
Jennifer.
Jennifer, his girlfriend. First, in the beginning, his sister said Jennifer called him many times.
Called you.
Call you many times. And his mom said when she was young, she didn't do something like that
Right.
because it's not good when
Not polite.
not polite when girls call to
Not to.
call guys.
Right. Okay. And then?
She talked about when she was young. She didn't live stay with guy.
She just said that people today, or in that time in 1985, were crazy. In her day, things were much better and simpler. Okay, and then?
And after that, he went to meet.
Well, he fell asleep. Right?
Oh,
Like Sipti during the show. And then somebody called him, right? Someone called.
Doc.
Who was it? Right.
Doc.
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 Doc is short for doctor.
Doc.
Yeah, doc. Not
Call-
dog. Doc.
Doc
Yeah, doc.
called him,
He said, "Did you fall asleep?"
and he said no. Right?
Right. Exactly. I'm gonna call Sipti. Let's practice, okay? Sipti, did you fall asleep?
No.
Okay. So then he said, Doc said, "Did you fall asleep?"
No.
And then? Okay.
And then he should come.
Not should.
He have to meet him.
No, he doesn't have to. He said, "Don't forget the camera."
Oh, don't forget the camera to record something.
Yep. Okay.
After that, he went to park
No. He went where?
first. Doc's house.
No, they didn't show that. He went where? We talked about it in the beginning. Where did Doc want to meet?
Park
No.
mall.
In the mall.
In the mall.
Right, in the mall parking lot.
In the mall parking lot.
Okay.
When he found car, Doc drive car to the mall.
They didn't show anything like that. He got to the mall and there was already a truck there. Doc was already there.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And then?
And then
He saw what?
he saw
Something else.
the car.
No, he saw something first. An animal.
Animal?
There was
Oh,
an
the dog.
animal. Right.
Dog.
What's the dog's name?
I forgot. Big
Einstein.
dog. Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein. So in America, Einstein, we're going to learn about Einstein. He's one of our people. Einstein was a very, very smart person. He's not American, he's German. But in English, it's very bad to name your kids after someone who's important. We don't name our kids after people who are important. You cannot name your kid Einstein. People
why?
would get angry at you. It would be like spitting on Einstein. When somebody is great, they are like something special. And to try to take their name and give it to someone is rude. So we don't do that. We don't name kids Einstein.
Like Pursuit or something.
I don't know, Pursuit. But we don't name kids Jesus. You can't name your kid Einstein. Can't do that. But in other countries, it's very common. So in Mexico, they name kids Jesus, which is Jesus. And in Saudi Arabia, everyone's named Muhammad. But in America, you cannot name your kid Jesus, and you can't name your kid Einstein. But if it's an animal, it doesn't matter because the animal doesn't have to live up to anything. It doesn't have to be important. It doesn't have to be great. If you named your kid Einstein and they were stupid, that would be really horrible. So we can't do that. But a dog doesn't have to be smart. It doesn't know what its name is, and so
Just
you could
animal.
name your dog Einstein, but you could not name your dog Jesus.
I just know.
Yeah, that's why I'm explaining it, because it's important. Okay, and then
He found a dog.
he saw Einstein.
He saw Einstein.
Okay,
And after that, a car
no,
came.
there was a truck. Right.
There was a truck, and something came out.
What came out?
Car.
Right.
The car.
The
Car.
time machine.
The time machine.
Okay.
Looked like car. It's car.
It was a car.
It was a car.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of car?
Sport car.
It's a little bit of a sports car. It's called a DeLorean.
DeLorean.
It was a special car in 1980. It was
Country car.
It was American.
Look like American.
Yeah, it was a futuristic car by a guy named John DeLorean, and it failed. He got arrested for drugs or something, and they never finished making them. But there was a few that were made, and so people thought in the 80s that it was kind of a futuristic, cool car. Yeah.
Dog made car. Dog made car. B machine. No? Not B. It's machine.
No.
Car and machine together.
Time machine, not machine.
Dog made time machine
Out of
the
DeLorean.
DeLorean. The
Or a DeLorean.
a DeLorean.
Yep. Okay. And then?
And then
We're going to need 3 shows to finish. Faster.
he talked about that car
Right.
and to Marty and said Marty should record video.
Right.
He showed step to use law.
Step to use? No.
He showed how to use
that's right.
that how to use machine.
He sat in the car and he said, look, you put this time is where you're going, this one is where you are, this one is where you were. Right. And he said, do you want to go see what?
See,
He was putting in dates to show Marty that you can go anywhere, right? He said you can go
in the past or
right.
future.
Well, he only showed the past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said you can go into the past and you can see what?
See story เหรอ I don't know. I don't understand.
Not clear. So he said the Declaration of Independence, 1776, right? So remember we learned when we were talking about the Statue of Liberty, in 1776, the United States signed the Declaration of Independence, saying, we're Britain, get out of here. British people, time to go home. And then he also said, or we can go back and witness what?
Witness.
To see
Witness.
something else. He said we can see the Declaration of Independence, signing the Declaration of Independence, or...
Before เหรอ
Yeah.
Before declaration.
No, he said another date, another important date.
1990 เหรอ
He said we can go see the Declaration of Independence. I think he said 1776 or 1775. And then he said we also could go and see what?
American fight each other เหรอ
No. Another date. Not the Declaration of Independence. Another one.
About boat เหรอ
No. He said we can witness the birth of Christ. Jesus Christ being born.
I forgot it.
Yeah.
Genius.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. What is
Christ.
it?
You know, there's Buddha, there's Muhammad. Christian people believe in Jesus.
I forgot.
You don't know Jesus? We've talked about it many times.
ศาสนาคริสต์เหรอ
Three or four.
Christian. God เหรอ
Not God. Like the Buddha. Jesus Christ.
พระเยซูเหรอ
Right. Okay.
Okay. Jesus type.
When was Jesus born? Do you know?
2,000 ago.
Right. What would be the year?
1 or in that movie.
Yeah.
In this movie. I forgot 19 I forgot.
So, American people use the Christian calendar, right?
Yeah.
So now is 2020.
2020.
That means Christian people believe that Christ was born 2020 years ago on January 25th.
On
December 25th. Right?
25th.
So if you wanted to witness the birth of Christ, then you would go to December 25th, 0000.
Oh.
Right? So in Thailand, it's 2563, right?
Yes.
So that means that Thai people believe that the Buddha was probably born 2,563 years ago.
Before.
Right? So if you wanted to go in the time machine and witness the Buddha, to see the Buddha, he would have put 2,563. I mean, sorry, he would have had to. His time machine was using the Christian date, so he would have had to say negative 543.
Negative.
Right, to get to that time. I don't know what I can't remember what the Muslim calendar is. It's something like 1475. So Muslim people believe that Muhammad came 1,470 years ago. Anyway, okay.
And after that, Doc showed how to use. He took took.
No, there was something about the special fuel that the car needed.
Something he put on.
Yeah, he put something in the car. Because Marty asked him, he said, does this car just use gas? He said, wow. He said, this is a great car. He said, does it run on gas? And Doc said what?
thing made nuclear.
Right. He said no. He said it needs plutonium.
Plutonium.
Probably in Thai plutonium. Because I don't think Thai people have a word for plutonium. Plutonium.
We copy your word. Plutonium.
Yeah, exactly. So he said no, it's plutonium. So he put the plutonium into the car.
Tank เหรอ
No, just into the back. But it's not real plutonium. It's something red. I think real plutonium doesn't look like that. I think it's just a metal.
Machine jump to
Not help. It gives it the energy to run on. Yeah. Okay. And then he said, how did you get the plutonium? So plutonium is for making nuclear bombs. You can't get plutonium. You can't have plutonium.
Yes.
It's very difficult to make. It costs a lot of money to make it from uranium. So you can't just have plutonium. You can't find it around. It has to be made in a nuclear reactor. So
I forgot how
he said, Marty said, how did you get the plutonium? And Doc said,
yeah,
what?
I forgot.
He said, I stole it. I got it from terrorists, from Libyan terrorists. Libyan.
Terrorists.
Yeah.
I don't know terrorists. He stole from เหรอ
Yeah. Libyan terrorists.
โจรสลัดเหรอ
Libyan terrorists. They won't let me say terrorists. Probably I'm going to get arrested for even for saying it.
ผู้ก่อการร้าย
Yeah.
criminal
Worse
another type
it's not really a criminal. It's a terrorist. Anyway.
He stole from.
So he took them from the terrorists. He said they wanted me to make them a bomb. But instead, I just gave them a metal case that looked like a bomb, but inside there were pinball machine parts. He said he took parts from that game where you pull and there's a ball and you pull the thing and it boom, and then the ball goes around in the game and you ping 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 ping. That's called a pinball machine. He said he made a bomb out of pinball machine parts.
Look like bomb.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb. And then he took the plutonium for his car. Okay, and then?
And then he took outside. Dog.
Not took.
He pushed.
Not pushed.
Pushed.
Rough.
Put.
He put.
Einstein. In car. In คนขับอะ in the car.
Yeah.
In the car. And set time
For
jump.
Not for jump.
For move to.
No. He set the time for
machine.
No. For
go.
You could say to go.
To go to the figure.
How far?
I don't know.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay. And then?
And then the car drive. Oh, he control.
With what? What's this called? Called a remote.
Remote.
Yeah. Same as this. It's a remote. Okay.
He control remote.
He drove the car.
He drove the car.
With
remote.
He
drove the car with the remote.
Right. Okay. How fast does the car have to go?
More to I don't know. But 88
miles per hour.
88
miles per hour. We don't use kilometers per hour, we use miles per hour.
Mile per
So
hour.
miles per hour is faster than kilometers per hour. So probably it would be about 100, a little more than 100 kilometers an hour. Okay.
and the car drive drove fast.
How fast?
99
Not 99.
80
80.
88
Right.
88
Miles per hour.
miles per
Miles per hour.
per hour
Mm-hmm.
and then หายอ่ะ gone
No, it went into the future.
yes but car gone
Disappeared.
disappeared
Into the future.
disappeared
We're going to have to disappear because I think the show is. Maybe we have a couple more minutes, but we're going to have to. We're going to have to also disappear into the future as well.
into the future and 1 minute
Yeah.
come
Okay.
back
And then quick.
and then came back in 1 minute
No, it jumped to the future.
jump back
No, jumped into the
jump to
future.
the future
Yeah.
and 1 minute
Into the future. Yes.
and come
No, it just jumped into the future. So they had to slowly go to the future. The car just jumped to the future. Instantly. Phew. No time.
and now back and after that
No, it jumped to the future. So they were going and then the car jumped to the future. Then they were at the same time, and then they continued forward. The car didn't have to spend time going to the future. The car went to the future instantly.
after disappear
Yeah.
the car come back
Right?
after disappear and then the car come out
No, that's not how he described it. So it's not real. It's just a story. But in the story, he says like this. He says, "Here they are," like this, right? And in the show, he says, "We have to go in time here for 1 minute." They have to spend time. The car just jumps to this time. It doesn't waste any time to do it. It just jumps
same time
to the future. And then when they get to the same time together, then they continue together. So in the movie, if you jump to the future, then you don't have to spend time to get there. You just jump and then you're there in the future. So that's why you don't get old, right? In the movie, the dog has a watch and the dog's watch is 1 minute slow because he jumped to the future and his clock didn't spend any time to get there. But Doc's clock took a minute to get there. Simply doesn't understand, but she's
so
pretending.
before I thought the dog came to meet at 1 minute late
Yes, not 1 minute late. He jumped to that time without spending any time.
but dog and Marty spend 1 minute
No, yeah, Doc
Marty.
and Marty had to wait for the car.
yes 1 minute
The car, instantaneous. No waiting. Yeah. Good. Okay. Simply almost understand. Okay, and then?
and then as dog talked with Marty many criminal came
Not many.
the van to
Right.
criminal
The Libyan terrorists.
Libyan terrorists came and came by van car
Came in a van.
came in a van
Yeah, it was an old Volkswagen van.
tried to kill dog
Dog or duck?
Doc.
Doc. Yeah, doctor.
They
Day? Monday?
they shoot shot
Yeah.
dog
Not dog.
dog
Dock. Right.
shoot dog shot
Right.
dog
Okay.
and after Marty saw dog die
Dock.
dog die
Mm-hmm.
he jumped in the car
Yep. And he went.
and he went to the past.
Yeah. What year?
I forgot, but when his parents was
Yeah.
young,
What
were
year was
young.
it?
I forgot.
1955.
1955.
Yeah. So a lot of people believe that the 1950s were very great because it was after the war and there was a lot of money. People had a good life in the 1950s. It was before the war, the Cold War with the Soviet Union. So people were really happy. People thought about science and technology. Everybody thought the world was going to be very good at that time. And it was a happy time in the United States in the 1950s. And so in this movie they were trying to show that in the 80s people thought that the 1950s were a very good time. It was a happy time and a prosperous time when people had everything that they needed. Anyway, we'll have to finish next time because it took Sibti about 45 minutes to in the movie it only was about 5 minutes but it was about 45 minutes to describe it. We got to get a little bit quicker.
But I forgot just a little bit and hard to understand because sound is bad.
Sound
On
was bad? I don't remember that.
It's hard to understand.
I think it's just maybe the English. I don't think it's the
English
bad.
also.
I understood it fine.
It is also.
Okay, anyway, we'll continue with part 2 of Back to the Future next time. Questions?
No.
If you want to see Sibti going back into the past in her time machine, what does your time machine look like? It's a Honda Civic, right?
Honda Civic.
Your car.
My car.
Honda Civic?
Honda Civic.
A Civic, right? Okay, you'll see Sibti in her Honda Civic time
Honda
machine.
Civic.
Make sure to add her on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye
ขอบคุณค่ะ
bye.